Hello students. Today in our science class we are going to learn about motion, rest. Shall we start? What is motion? An object is in motion means it is continuously changing its position. Think about you are traveling in a speeding bus. We feel that the poles and trees seem to move backwards and the things inside the bus are stationary. But any person outside the bus knew that trees and poles are stationary, but bus is moving. So from this, you understand about motion. Everything in our universe is in a state of motion. Our solar system moves through space. So now we are going to learn what is rest. Rest is the opposite of motion. In physics, rest is the state an object being stationary. When a body is does not doing any work, it is said to be in rest. For example, a table lying in a room. Okay. In a moving bus, we feel poles and trees move backwards. But a person outside the bus knew the trees and poles are stationary. So from this, we can understand an object may appear to be stationary for one observer and appear to be moving for another. So, now we can conclude that rest and motion are relative. Now, let us know how things move. Motion occurs when the object is pulled or pushed by an agency. This agency may animate factor or inanimate factor. If the animal pulls a bullock cart, it is an example for animate factor. If the blowing wind makes a dancing movement in grass means this is an example for inanimate factor. I think you understood about animate and inanimate factors. Now we can define this pull or push by an animate or inanimate agency is called force. So force is an action whether we pull or push an object. We can classify the force on the basis of touching, that is contact force, non-contact force. If we knew one example means we understood the contact and non-contact force. Plucking a flower from a plant is an example for contact force. We touch the plant and pluck the flower. Then another one example you see, falling the ripened mango or ripened coconut from the tree to the ground is an example for non-contact force. How these ripened fruits are falling? I think you already studied in your lower classes with the help of Earth's gravity, that is called gravitational force. Gravitational force is a non-contact force. Like that, another force is there. Magnet attracts ion fillings is another example for non-contact force. Okay students, what happens when we apply a force on an object? Object moves from one state to another state. That is from rest to motion or from motion to rest. Application of force of an object results in a change in its speed and change in its direction. The shape of the object change on the application of force. Application of force in an object results in expansion or contraction of object. So today's class we learned something about motion, rest, force, types of force and applications of force. Thank you students. We will see you in next class.